Hello everybody, Legend for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new vlog. We are playing Monster Hunter again. We're going back to it because I got like no other game that I really want to play while recording. So we are fighting against the Shengaorian, I think is what it's called, I can't remember. Yep, Shengaorian. It's basically a giant beetle thing, crab. I don't know. Hard to explain. But anyways, why is it being so laggy? On to the video. So first and foremost, as per usual, I will respond to the comments. First, questions. So, Josh Mosher, I think is what it said. I can't remember. Who's what your name was? I can't remember. Hey, wow, Jock. I think, I don't know, Jack Moser, Jock. I don't know if it's French or anything, but I'm just taking a guess. Sorry if I butchered your name. So you were the, yeah, sorry, I kept thinking that you were somebody else who we do like post comments every now and then. So yeah, sorry about that. I got you mixed up with somebody. You and him had the same avatar for like the longest time, and then when he switched avatars, the other guy, I was like, oh, they're different people. I'm an idiot. Anyways, for Christ's sake, why is my controller not wanting to stay connected? There we go. So you asked me what I'm going to major in college. I don't know at this point. I'm still debating on that. So, yeah. Sorry. Don't know yet. So, you also asked if I could upload provide a link to the story that I've been writing. I have not had any time to write for the longest time. Yeah, I will provide a link. It will be in the description below for anybody who wants to read it. Go ahead and please leave your comments down below about it. I only got 35 pages right now. But however, I've been wanting to work on it, but I haven't had the time. Which really bugs me because I still think about it all the time and think about how I want the story to go and all that. So yeah. Now, with that being said, on to the actual vlog, and it's not going to be that long of a vlog today, guys. I got nothing really much. Well, I don't have that much to talk about. I do have stuff to talk about, but I don't have that much as I usually do. So first and foremost, E3 happened this week. I didn't get a chance to watch any of the press conferences. I do have the Sony one marked on my favorites, so I can watch it later. But I don't know when or if I'm going to get to watch it, or the Xbox. I don't think Nintendo was even at the press conference this year, and I don't know where I'm going to find the Bethesda one, but I would love to watch it since I know that they announced a lot of cool stuff, and I'd like to see that. Speaking of, Horizon Zero Dawn from Sony looks really cool. I know technically, I think it got announced at last year's E3, but we finally got to see a lot more stuff from it. This one, we also got to see the collector's edition announced, and god dang it, I really want that collector's edition. The game comes out 14 days after Persona 5 does over here. Persona 5's English release date is February 14th. Horizon Zero Dawn comes out February 28th. So yeah, that month is not going to be very. I'm going to be incredibly busy at that month. Now that being said, though, Horizon Zero Dawn looks like a really cool game. Mecha dinosaurs, open world, stuff like that. It looks really cool. Now then, Persona 5. I don't think it was actually shown at the press conferences, which sucks because Atlas really should do that and show off their amazing game. But they instead did their own little booth thing, and I saw the 10 minutes of gameplay they showed off, as well as also the English subtitled trailer when it was shown off at TGS. I wish they would stop doing this kind of crap and actually give us a brand new trailer preferably with English voices and not just subtitled, like, for crying out loud. I know it's still really early in its localization, and I guess probably only just started getting localized, like the process, but for Christ's sake, it's kind of annoying. Now, with that being said, we also got to see a little bit of Morgana's English voice acting. I like it. I know some people don't. I was reading on Twitter that people were not really liking her English voice acting. I loved it. It was adorable. Morgana's adorable, and her English voice acting was adorable as well. Now, with that being said, though, I really want to know who it is. I recognize her. I think it sounds like hard enough from Is This a Zombie? And I want to know who it is, and I want to know who's going to be voicing the other characters. I don't think they've announced yet about everybody else yet, or even shown off anything from everybody else yet. So yeah, Persona 5, I'm hyped up for that. As soon as the Take Your Heart edition was announced, the limited edition, I ran out to GameStop and pre-ordered it. Had I known that it was on Amazon, I would have pre-ordered it from there instead. But oh well, I pre-ordered it from the GameStop. Yeah, and the game just looks awesome. I want it like right now, but I gotta wait. I think it's 8 months right now. It's gonna be a 5-month wait once it gets out in Japan and stuff. Oh god, it's gonna be so hard avoiding spoilers. I'm not looking forward to those 5 months after it comes out in Japan, because those spoilers are not gonna be fun. It's gonna be really hard, I can already tell, to dodge the spoilers. Now then, with that being said, I have not really heard or seen anything from any other game that was at E3. I know Resi 5 got not Resi 5, Resi 7 got announced, and that it's going the same route as every other horror game right now, and it's actually supposed to be scary. From what I've heard, I have not seen any gameplay of it. I just know that it's supposed to be first person, and it's basically going to be what Silent Hills never got to be. That would be interesting, and a big slap in the face to Konami. Maybe even Kojima a bit. I know Kojima's new game got announced from his new studio. That's going to be interesting to see where he's going with that. Again, I haven't seen any gameplay or trailers from pretty much any game except for Persona 5 and a bit of Horizon Zero Dawn. Now then, with that being said, though, E3 this year for me was just like not really anything. Like, I don't know what it was about E3 this year, but I just was not excited for it at all. I don't know if that's just... I know I'm not the only one who's like having that issue right now, but maybe it's just because I'm getting older and I'm too busy to really even get the chance to watch E3, because heck, I was at work whenever the Sony press conference, which is the only conference I really care about aside from maybe the Bethesda one. And I was at work while that was going on, and whenever I got back, it was halfway through, which annoyed me. Now then, with that being said, though, the Bethesda conference, actually, there's a few things from that I'm excited for. Skyrim Remastered is awesome. I'm happy that it's getting remastered. I'm ready to sink another 200 to 300 hours of my life into the game. I think it's coming out in October. Not entirely sure on that, but I cannot wait, and it is going to be awesome. And since I have the Legendary Edition of Skyrim on PC on Steam, apparently I'm supposed to be getting the remastered Skyrim for free, and all my mods should work for it, which honestly I'm still trying to figure out if there's a way for me to clear out my data for Skyrim, because I'm going to clear it out and start pretty much anew with Skyrim, because I need to do that, because I have, like my mods do not want to let me run the game anymore, and I haven't played the game in forever, and if I reinstall it, my my game doesn't want to work anymore, which is very, 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 very annoying, and I can't play the game anymore. So I need to figure out a way to just completely reset the save data and the game data to like factory settings or something. I don't know if there's a way to do that. I need to see if there is or not. Now then, with that being said though, I do plan on getting Skyrim remastered for PS4 as well, or at least I would like to. Mostly because I just absolutely love Skyrim, and I also kind of prefer playing it on console. The only reason why I wanted to get it for PC in the first place was so I could play the game with mods, and since mods are on console now, I might go with that. I don't know. We will see. I might just get both. That being said, though, God Eater Resurrection comes out, I think, in a week or so. I was planning on getting the Steam version and then later on the PS4 version, but apparently Steam version is only going to be available as a bundle with God Eater 2, which isn't coming out till August, I think? I can't remember. I think it's coming out August or July. With that being said, though, I'm probably going to get the PS4 version of God Eater, and I may do a Let's Play of it. I don't know. It depends on if I can finish Fate Extra and Persona 2 by then, and if Bandai Namco won't hit me with 1,000,001 copyright things again, like they did with God Eater Burst, which is really stupid and a really just stupid thing from Bandai's part, because they need God Eater to do well over here, and one of the easiest ways to like spread the news about a cool game is through YouTube, but no. They gotta have every little bit of dime or cents that I'm making. God dang it, I hit square by accident. I don't even make that much money on YouTube. I don't even care about the money, I just care about having fun with you guys and everything. And god dang it, this is not fun. I don't know why I decided to fight against the Stringy Yarn. These guys are annoying. But oh well. Too late. Yeah. Many earthquakes with every footstep. Look at that! God dang it. Anyways, so yeah, God Eater, I plan on getting. I don't know when exactly though. I want to get it as soon as it comes out, but I can't really guarantee anything. Now then, there's not really much else from E3 that I'm really all that excited for. I mean, Dishonored 2 looks cool. That was also announced last year, but we got some more trailers and stuff for it. I don't know when it comes out, but I can't wait for it. I need to go back and finish Dishonored 1, but Dishonored 1 was amazing. It was a really, really, really good game, and I liked it a lot. Still, I never beat it, but I need to go back and replay it and beat it. I say replay it because I'm pretty sure I don't remember anything from it. Anyways, yeah, it's a cool game. Dishonored 2 looks awesome. I want to get the collector's edition because you get Corvo's mask with it, and oh my god, it just looks so cool. And I think it's a actual like recreation of it rather than just a little like toy version or something. I think it should actually be able to wear it, which would be really cool. Like, I would totally wear it just for like the first day and then hang it up on a stand. Now then, with that being said though, oh yeah, The Last Guardian finally has a release date. I think it's coming out in October. I'm not entirely sure. I want to get the game and I want to get its collector's edition, of course. But I'm not holding my breath on the game being stupidly amazing like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. The reason why I say that is because the game has gone through development hell, and from my experience, every game that has gone through development hell has not turned out well. So, who knows, maybe I'll be wrong and The Last Guardian will be just as good as Shadow of the Colossus. I hope it will be. Team Ico has not failed me yet with with Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. I don't think they've made any other games. But The Last Guardian, I'm holding my breath on a bit. I will get the collector's edition, or at least that's my goal, and I will be pre-ordering it. The game looks awesome. I can't wait for it. It's going to be pretty cool. Just hope that it going through development hell won't have too much of a impact on it. Like, I just hope that the quality of the game is still really up there. That being said, though, I kind of like the collector's edition quite a bit. You get a little statue of the main character and the dog, dragon, griffin thing. I don't know what it's called. The monster. It's adorable, though. Are there any other games that were announced? Can't remember. Oh yeah, Scalebound looks cool, but that's for Xbox One and Windows 10. Or at least I think it's coming out for Windows 10 as well. I don't have Windows 10, and I have zero interest in getting Windows 10 until I know for a fact that it won't corrupt or kill off any of my gaming things. I also don't like Microsoft, so I don't really want to get Windows 10 unless I know for a fact that I can disable all the spying stuff. And I've seen a few videos that explain how to do that, and just everybody who I've ever talked to hates about if I should get Windows 10 or not. They all say that it's terrible and that I shouldn't get it. With the exception of 2 people that I've talked to, they're like, oh yeah, Windows 10 is great. But I don't know. Should I get Windows 10, guys? Let's see here. Persona 5 looks really cool. I already talked about that a bit. I can't wait for the game. I actually talked with my sister for a solid 2 hours yesterday. Which those 2 hours I was intending to use to record some Fate Extra and Persona 2, but that didn't end up happening because I talked with my sister for 2 hours, which is funny because we're both really big Persona fans, and so we were speculating, talking, and just generally just kind of fanboying, fangirling over Persona 5. The game looks awesome, and something that I actually realized literally an hour before I started recording this is that so the main character Persona 5, his code name amongst the group is Joker, and it dawned on me the other literally just an hour ago that that is a subtle nod to Persona 2, where some of the main antagonists of Persona 2 Part 1 and the main antagonist of Persona 2 Part 2, keep in mind they're separate people, but they both went by the same name, and that's Joker. So it's going to be interesting to see if they make any other Persona 2 references. A lot of people have been talking about who they would like to see as a cameo, and Chie or Naoto or Mitsuru, and I'm like, god dang it, I want to see Tatsuya because he's a cop, and he'd actually be a cop by now, and it makes sense for him to, be in the game. Somebody named Joker stealing stuff. Oh no, let's go see it. Figure it out. It would be interesting. I don't know if it will happen or not, or if there will even be any major cameos like that in Persona 5, but it'd be really cool. Is there anything else I need to talk about? Not really. I got a few videos planned and everything. Don't know when I'm actually going to get to record them. And I'm thinking about taking a break next week so I can really focus on my studies next week. I will still upload a few videos, but however, recording is probably not going to happen next week. At least that's my plan. I don't know if that's actually going to go through. Depends on if I can get some videos recorded on Monday and then just take a break from recording stuff on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. As well as on Friday, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really fully decided on how I'm going to go about doing that, but I would like to take a break next week so I can really, really focus on my studies. Mostly with my reading, because I have not been reading my books that I should read, and I need to get my butt on that. I'm probably going to be reading after I'm done with this. That or I might just do it after work, because that way so I can relax a bit and take my mind off of things. I don't know. So, with that being said, I don't really have much else to really talk about. Nothing really eventful has been going on. Oh yeah, got Destiny and Dragoon Turbo nearly done with. I think I mentioned it in a video a while ago. I got my hands on 3 copies of Destiny and Dragoon First Ed Ultimate Rare, which is really cool. And I plan on getting me some high rarity D draws on Tuesday from somebody that I know. Normally I don't really care about rarity, but in the case of Gladiator Beast and Destiny Heroes, oh my god, I'm all for like what the most rare thing is, and I'm about to get hit, aren't I? Or maybe not. So yeah, when I do the deck file for Destiny and Dragoon Turbo, I don't know when it's going to be because I still need a Vision Hero Trinity and Adoration, and the issue with those guys is that literally no one has them, which means I'm going to have to buy them online, which I don't want to do because I'm going to get yelled at by my dad. So I might just not play them for the IRL version, but I need them because there are so many times while playing the Destiny and Dragoon deck, Destiny and Dragoon Turbo deck, where making Adoration or Trinity wins you the game, and it's just I need to play them. That's about it. I mean, I have Gustos ready to be recorded. I would like to play a few more games with them, but for the most part, the deck works as intended. Raid Raptors, I'm probably going to record a deck profile of relatively soonish. I've been testing out a build of it. It took it to tournament, did pretty well. So I do intend, or at least hope to, do a deck profile of that relatively soonish. Don't know when, probably going to be like Monday or something. Same goes for everything else, really. Yeah, because once I get done with recording this, I pretty much done for today in terms of like my free time, because it's going to be almost 11 by the time I get done with this. So there's not really much else for me to talk about, and I don't know if I want to go through the... Oh god. Why is this guy not toppled over yet? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not much else to talk about, otherwise I'm just going to be sitting here going, so guys, I'm going to end it here. So guys, if you guys do want to read my story, it's again going to be in the link below. Speaking now of the links below in the descriptions, you will find all my links to all my social, I forgot what they're called, social networkings. That's where you can check it out. Say hi to me, talk to me, stuff like that. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day. See you all later. Peace out. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and goodbye.